Today the MapCore Faceit Hub starts playing a level I've been working on for quite some time. The level is in an early development phase, which makes all the feedback and data I get more valuable and easier to implement. The aim of this video is to introduce you to my level, but also to hopefully encourage more feedback so I can improve it. So, this is my map Fuse, a traditional 5v5 3-lane defusal map. If you find yourself spawning on T side, you'll be given a few options on how to approach the level. The left option takes you to B long. You'll find yourself in a room with a broken ceiling. This is the staging area for B site, a place where you can group up with your team and execute onto site. However, with only a single entrance into site, you'll find your efforts can easily be countered. The CT side has many options for holding this site, so check your corners, smoke off your angles, and don't be scared to start a fire or two. Admittedly, B site is kinda hard to take for T side. If you find yourself struggling, you do have a quick rotation through sewers. This will take you to mid or even the staging area for A site at the risk of being seen. Going back to T spawn and taking the right path, you'll find yourself moving towards A site. This is your staging area. However, unlike B site staging area, you're not directly fighting for A site. You're fighting to gain control of the garden. The garden is an extremely valuable area of the map for both sides. If T side gains control of the garden, they have two options. They can continue onwards to A site, gaining control of side halls and using some utility to bully CTs off of site. Or they can choose to make a quick rotation across the middle bridge to B site. This is what makes garden such a powerful position to hold for T side. Having the ability to choose between A site or B site from one position on the map, that's incredibly powerful. For that reason, I had to severely nerf the natural middle route for T side, which can be accessed through a window right beside B long. T side's mid acts mostly as a risky but fast rotation path. Pushing out of T side of mid, you'll find yourself in uncomfortable situations. It's not impossible to successfully push mid, but it's not favorable, and is probably left best for a late round option. As for the CT side, I designed the level with the classic 2-1-2 split. The B site players have the responsibility of holding B long and helping secure mid to B. The middle player has the responsibility of holding lower middle, information, and rotating to A site when needed. The last two players hold A site. If they choose to hold passive, they give up garden, making the B site players' jobs harder. If they play aggressive and hold garden, they lock down that side of the map, but make their rotations longer. Overall, I'm pretty happy with where the level's at, but I'm unsure of how the idea of garden will work out. The gimmick of going A site and gaining a quick path over middle to B site is interesting, but it might just turn out to be overpowered. There are more things I have concerns about, things that make sense in my mind, but in practice might just flop. This is why I'm excited to the opportunity that MapCore has given me. MapCore has added me to their Faceit Hub, giving me and other mappers a place to get their map played in a competitive setting. As you can imagine, the data, feedback, and new perspective is incredibly valuable. If you have the time, please queue for a game and send me feedback. If you're watching this video far in the future, my map might not be on the hubs anymore, but I still recommend checking them out and giving other mappers feedback. I've put information about the hubs in the description of the video. You can follow the development of Fuse on my Twitter. If you have feedback, feel free to DM me there or on Discord. The comments of this video also works, or even the workshop page. Thanks in advance.